President Donald Trump's return to office has brought big changes that are directly impacting media regulations, with new policies that are welcome to some and worrisome to others. Hey, this is Professor Grabowski, and this video will briefly look at Trump's media regulations since he began his second presidential term in January 2025. Now, on his first day in office, Trump tackled social media oversight by signing an executive order that prohibited government officials from censoring speech. It also ordered investigations into the Biden administration for allegedly pressuring social media companies to censor conservative voices. Trump argues these actions are necessary to protect free speech and prevent political bias in content moderation. And his supporters view this as restoring fairness to online discourse. However, critics warn the order could actually increase the spread of harmful misinformation and disinformation. And in another social media development, in a surprise move, Trump has actually prevented a Tik Tok ban from going into effect, reversing course from his first term. The Biden administration had advanced efforts to force a divestiture or outright ban of the platform, citing national security concerns. And initially, Trump supported that. But Trump blocked the ban, reportedly after meeting with investors and influencers who argued it would hurt free expression in small businesses. The decision has created a rare moment of alignment between Trump and younger digital creators. Trump has been even more aggressive with broadcast regulation. His administration, under the direction of the Federal Communications Commission chair, is investigating complaints against major networks regarding their 2024 election coverage. Trump has publicly called for CBS to be fined and even lose its broadcast license for its controversial coverage decisions. While supporters argue that Trump is merely holding biased media organizations accountable, critics say this is a dangerous attack on press freedom. Additionally, Trump has launched a comprehensive effort to defund public broadcasting, signing an executive order and asking Congress to rescind more than $1 billion in funding for NPR, PBS, and local public media stations nationwide. Republican allies argue that these outlets promote partisan bias and represent wasteful spending of taxpayer dollars. However, public broadcasting executives warn that funding cuts would devastate stations, particularly in rural communities. And they argue that the moves would violate constitutional protections and federal broadcasting law. The Trump White House has also shaken up press access rules. Mainstream outlets like the Associated Press and CNN have faced new restrictions, with fewer invitations to official briefings and reduced seating. At the same time, the administration has opened the door to conservative bloggers, podcasters, and independent right-wing media figures. Supporters say this democratizes access and breaks up legacy media monopolies. But critics argue it's a form of viewpoint discrimination and a deliberate effort to marginalize critical journalism. In keeping with a major campaign promise, Trump has also been aggressive in border enforcement, and some of those policies have had an impact on foreign journalists and travelers' social media. Government Border Patrol agents have intensified enforcement of existing device search policies, which officials defend as essential for national security, arguing that social media content can reveal potential threats or immigration violations that warrant denial of entry. These searches are legally supported by the border search exception to the Fourth Amendment, which allows warrantless searches of electronic devices at international borders. Recent cases show travelers being denied entry based on social media content, and foreign visitors can be refused entry for declining device searches. All of these actions mark a significant shift from the Biden administration's approach and signal a broader challenge in federal oversight of news media and social media platforms. Additional policy changes targeting both traditional broadcasters and social media companies are anticipated throughout the Trump administration, so stay tuned.